Hi there, and welcome to Apple World. Common and Jennifer Hudson, and it seems as though there may be a separation declaration not too far off between these two. You all expertise Common and Jennifer have been all affectionate for as far back as a year or so. Well, things went in a new direction when Common popped the unavoidable issue, and Jennifer said no. Well, Common didn't take this well, and he went crazy on Jennifer, blaming her for utilizing him and burning through his time. Youngster, it seems as though the player got played and Common isn't taking the dismissal. Well, you all. So it seems as though Jennifer Hudson could have been standing by, listening to the alerts that many individuals have been sending her direction in regards to her relationship with Common, and she is at last sitting up and understanding that Common has several warnings waving in the air. She additionally is, by all accounts, pursuing a few determined choices, since she is re-examining her relationship with Common, and it isn't doing great. Jennifer and Center Ani Chile began dating in 2022 after the two of them chipped away at the film Inhale and the flashes flew between them. An inside source uncovered that they've known one another for quite a long time. Things took a heartfelt turn while they were recording in Philadelphia over the mid-year. When the day's shoot wrapped up, they'd constantly find their way to one another's side. Jennifer is known to keep her connections relaxed, so she attempted to deny the relationship, guaranteeing that they were simply companions. She said individuals make their stories of it. We shot a film together, and he played my better half. We got to in the middle between those minutes. Plainly, this was abs, particularly on the grounds that they got spotted out on various events, even subsequent to recording finished. I mean, Common even went to whatever extent to fly the entire way to London for the D. But of her melodic and odd plunder, individuals who saw them together could see that there was a little something happening among them, and like this insider said, there has been hypothesis for quite a long time in regards to whether they are together, yet the reality they've headed out the whole way to London together shows they're a lot of a thing. They showed up to the show exclusively to stay away from any disturbance yet, away from meddlesome eyes. They were a lot of in one another's organiza. Tie-in they keep on playing. Find the stowaway with us until several months prior when they confessed about their relationship on Jennifer's show where Common conceded that they were together. Are you dating anybody? So yes, and I'm seeing someone is perhaps of the most gorgeous individual I at any point met throughout everyday life, and she's savvy, she adores God, she has something genuine rational about her. She's skilled, however, yet I set my standards sort of high cause she needed to have an O. She needed to win an Oscar on her most memorable film. I said my stand on how she needed to get her own television show. Gracious! Okay, by then we believed that the relationship was settled, despite the fact that many individuals felt a sort of way about it. Furthermore, everything had to do with Common history with ladies, particularly well-known ladies in the business. I mean, you all heard him say in the video that he loves renowned influential ladies, and he wasn't alluding to Jennifer alone. In light of the fact that he has a background marked by pursuing influential ladies, he has dated hotshots like Eric Taraji P., Serena Williams, Tiffany Haddish, and a couple more. This has gained notoriety for being a tease and a playboy, which is the reason individuals could have done without the possibility of Jennifer with him. They felt that she merited better, particularly thinking about how fierce Common has been in the past when it came to unloading his exes. For instance, he attempted to guarantee that he said a final farewell to Tiffany Haddish on the grounds that the two of them had occupied timetable, and I got back move. It truly didn't consider us to invest as much time and set as much focus on our relationship. I don't think the adoration truly scattered. I simply think it was very much like we weren't taking care of the rel relationship anyway. Tiffany guaranteed that Common had sucker punched her with the separation, saying it was the best, the funnest relationship I've at any point had. It's where I felt most secure, out of the multitude of connections. At any point, the separation wasn't shared, it was more him saying, I think this relationship has run its course, and I resembled all right, like you're going to be a 50-year-old single man. Okay, again, this was another thing to be stressed over, and that is the reason individuals believed she should be cautious. Yet the following thing we realized, reports had it that Common had proposed to her, which was amazing on the grounds that Common is the kind of fellow that individuals accept could never get hitched to our shock. Jennifer turned him down, declining to wed him. This got us off guard again. We felt that Jennifer was head over slopes in adoration with him and would have seized the opportunity to be his significant other. Yet it just so happens she has her second thoughts about the relationship, and as per Radar Online, Hudson's own set of experiences of despair is likewise supposed to be adding to her dread. This seems okay since she used to be locked in to a man named David Otunga, who is likewise the dad of her kid. They were together for a long time, drew in for 9, and the real relationship finished in the most chaotic, most poisonous manner you can envision. She blamed him for DV and of disgracing her to her child, requesting that their child spy on her since he believed that she was duping, playing mind games on her with a phony after she lost her mom, sibling, and nephew to brutality, and a ton of different things that made her stress over relationship. She ultimately finished the commitment, got full guardianship of her child, and stayed single until she began dating Common, so going by her own terrible involvement in men and Common's Playboy history with ladies in the business. Well, it's straightforward why she isn't precisely seizing the opportunity to become Mrs. Common. An insider said, after her commitment went south, Jennifer was unyielding. She would never wed that it simply isn't in that frame of mind for her. However, at that point, Common came into her life and deeply inspired her. Well-known tells Jen. Regardless of his past with such countless popular ladies, he's in the relationship permanently, yet Jen felt as such when she was locked in for a very long time, and she would rather not end up with a crushed marriage and be spirit at the starting point in the event that you're considering the way in which Common is taking this well. He's not precisely dealing with it well on the grounds that the insider added that Common is enraged that Jennifer embarrassed him by turning down his proposition. The source guaranteed that Common expected that Jennifer would gladly wed him, yet he was stunned at her refusal. Purportedly, Common feels deceived, particularly in light of the fact that he felt that things were going perfectly between him and Jennifer and expected that normally the following thing was in line for them to get ready for marriage and afterward wed. Yet Jennifer doesn't appear to be in total agreement with Common, and that has him hella pungent. Fans were here for Jennifer to make a stride back, and they left. Comet saying Comm appears as though a period killer. He won't do it. In any case, young lady, you great Jennifer is beginning to see those warnings. He's the male variant of Lori Harvey. And young lady, don't do it. Simply have some good times. Remark has responsibility issues. However, do you all think that Jennifer? Subscribe Apple World for more videos.